Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to Let's Play Oxygen Not Included. Things are going too well. There's some contaminated oxygen down here now, so we have our uses for that machine once we get to it. You can actually see that it's actually getting more oxygen up in this area than we have in like the bedroom. These things might be pulling carbon dioxide out of the air because this room used to have it in there, and now it's just down in here. Fine by me. There's some of this other carbon dioxide would leak down here, but they'll be alright. And they're just eating muckroot that they found. They eat really gross things in this game. Like, even the lice loaf is the best food we can make. And it's freaking... it's lice. It's like little maggots crawling on this wood. Compressed into a loaf form. How is the temperature? Yeah, you can see this area is a little bit warmer. Temperatures in Celsius. Sorry if you're in an area that uses... oh. Probably just an early access thing. There we go. Sorry if you're in an area that uses Celsius. I want to learn Celsius, but it's hard. It's like trying to relearn your whole life. All life I've gone learning what temperatures mean in Fahrenheit. So like, yeah, it's pretty warm in here. Warm in here as well. As long as it's fine in their bedroom, that's alright. It's fine in the bathroom area. Are these planting? The first time you plant a food, it takes like way longer to grow than it does the in subsequent harvests. Alright, they did grab the meal ice, so I think they've just been eating it plain. Which kind of bothers me. I don't know why they do that. Can I... That's only going to change where they store it. Well, this says it has 20 kilograms. Let me just try to build some life loaves here and see what happens. Well, maybe they do have enough. They have enough. Awesome. I didn't think they would have enough. There's people with nothing to do right now. Do we have... can we see how many seeds we got? We have 2 seeds. More wheel wood. Go ahead and plant that. No reason to sit on it. This machine pinches out logs of food. Ralph is running. Is he who we want to be running? Abe definitely shouldn't. Most of the time, he shouldn't even get to it because he should mostly just be researching. But I'll take it off of those two just so that these two are the more likely ones to do it. Yeah. Once we're done with most of our research, Abe's actually going to be a super badass because he's going to have super high level learning, because that's the skill that's leveling up from researching. And that's just going to make him learn how to do other skills even better. I could just turn away duplicates because we're doing so well right now, but since we're doing well, this is probably the best time to grab new duplicates too. So, alright, who we got here? This person's just crazy good at digging. Just like, he's just gonna... he'd have to be the only digger pretty much because he'd be so good at it. You eat extra food and you're just kinda okay at things. You don't want to cook. You know, have an advantage in cooking, which is kind of weird. Oh man, you're really slow. I don't think I like that. This guy is really good at digging. Jack. Hello, Jack. Pleasure to meet you. Would you build yourself a cot? And you're really good at digging, huh? Like, crazy good at digging. So that being the case, I kind of really just want you to 100% focus on just digging. Don't build. Don't sweep. Don't deliver. I wish I could just make his personal preference for digging be higher. Is there a way to... Oh, that just changes the sort order. Oh, fuck, now I messed it. Now I've messed it up. I liked it better when it was in order of who came in. I just like open it up at new? No. Oh jeez. Okay. I guess you can sweep and deliver. I just don't really want him to focus on digging if you can, but there's not really a way to tell him to prioritize digging himself without telling everyone else to as well. Insufficient oxygen generation. Yeah, we do have more people now. I think I will go with more terrariums, though, to be honest. I don't think we need another one of these big boys. If it does get rid of carbon dioxide, I'd like to get rid of carbon dioxide. As far as digging goes, now we have someone who can, like, just demolish at digging. I do want to do more, but I think we need to wait till we can build a pressurized airlock. That way, I'm not draining my own oxygen supply by digging out more space, basically. I think that would be a bad idea. I don't know how many. Not quite enough meal ice, though. Oh, we need to plant one here. So if you dig up these trees, you can get a meal lice seed. But, as I was talking about before, whenever you harvest it, it goes down to 0% grown. And then it takes a very long time to get to 100%, of course. But if they're already grown, when you harvest them, they go back down to 50%. So you have to hope you have a good supply of food stored up first before you start harvesting those. Oh, this has stifled. Why are you stifled? It's too much oxygen? Overheated. But yeah, as you go further out, the rock gets hotter too. That's kind of unfortunate that this plant is too hot. Heat relief technologies are a little bit far away for us right now. I don't think there's anything that can just kind of do it. Yeah, I can't really dig out further until I can build some kind of airlock so we don't lose oxygen. Alright, we can't make more ice loaf. I think we're okay on food right now to not... Eventually we'll have to start worrying about food a lot more, but... Yeah, people are idle. I don't know really what to have them do without making things a lot more difficult for myself. Let's see. Power. Let's build more power, but I don't think that's really critical right now. It would just be future-proofing, really. I could screw around with pumping water around, but I don't think that's really critical. And for one thing, I could just like dig out a tunnel and just dump it in. You know, I don't need to be so fancy as to pump water around. I could build medical cots, but I don't think we're gonna really get hurt. Build floor lamps. I could build a plant. Guess I can just expand this out a little bit. I don't need to like... I don't have to worry about small expansions. It's just like big, huge digging projects would be the ones I'm a little bit worried about as far as overstretching goes. If they get lights, they'll be a little bit happier as well. I'd rather wait till we can get overhead lights, I think, maybe, but... How much power do they use? 5 once? It's probably not much. Build some random decorations and things. Fire seed. We don't need this one because we don't have enough briar seeds. Better after action report here for like yesterday. Might actually be going through our oxygen faster than we're making it now. We might want to consider another thing at this point. Another big producer. More research completed. Lots of good stuff there. Alright. I'd like to get the air scrubber. Don't think we need to though. We have an airlock now. Also good. Yeah, I think we will want this percolation next. Alright, all sorts of goodies now. Manual airlocks, awesome. I'll be able to dig without worrying about it quite as much. Air deodorizer, definitely want one of these. Let's see. I think we're going to want to deconstruct this and move it this way and then put the air deodorizer next to this thing. That's what's producing the contaminated oxygen. Plumbing, we have a shower and lavatory now. Prevents disease by improving duplicate hygiene. Hand sanitizer. Use it before eating a meal. Awesome. So I think I know where I'm going to build all this. Let's make a big old dig project. I don't know how big space I need. I'll just do... might be overkill. I'll expand it if I need to. That, so it can be a door. Yeah, it probably needs to be a little bit bigger then. At this point, we're actually kind of farther than I was in my first game. Ralph leveled up his athletics. Nice. Alright. You know what? I think this... we need to have tile down there. Stuff's falling into the pit here. Yes, we needed that thing. Builderizer. There. It doesn't need power? Surely it needs power. Didn't really look like it had a pop-up saying it needed power, though. I don't need a fancy door here, I just need this thing. I wonder if there should be an airlock just to keep this all gathered together. Yeah, it's just running without power. It's a filtration medium. Huh. That's probably an oversight. It probably really does need... probably should have a power requirement. So hopefully that'll just take care of our... I don't even see any polluted air already. So hopefully that does it and I won't even have to airlock that in. Alright, so this room... definitely want to tile it up because I think the whole thing needs to be sanitary, so I think it needs to be tiles. Man, this is... it's such a better start than the one I had before. I don't know if that was just my own inexperience or if just... it was producing oxygen. Yeah, this is... mood increase. This needs to be a tile too. Oh, can they not get up there? Might not be able to get up there. This is just a temporary ladder. This one might be long-term, though. That was my intention. That thing might actually be overpowered. It's not running on power, and I just don't even see contaminated air anymore. It needed filtration medium, but it doesn't even look like it's burning it right now. Like, I think it only needs it to actually plow through the disgusting air. I guess it just takes longer and longer to get duplicates as time extends. Did I make enough beds for everyone? Looks like everyone's in bed, so... oh yeah, we actually have this helping us out too. It's gonna run out here soon, but... actually kind of losing oxygen up in here, so I think if we build another one of these, we're going to want to build it up in here. Yeah. I might even do that, like, now. Eventually we're going to run out of algae, let's see. I think it's actually burning through quite a bit of algae. But there's a big old supply of algae here. Now they can build airlocks, I'm not so scared about going out and digging huge areas. Oh, we can... No, don't deconstruct the ladder. Just mine out this poop. Probably need to start making food here soon. You also just find muckroot, I think. Unless they're like eating partial pieces of muckroot to eat. No, I think we're just finding it laying around. It's fine. That is... This is delaying having to make any... Oh, excuse me. Make any food. The reason I want to avoid them having to eat these at all is it may cause diarrhea. It is mud and water. Ugh. Ugh. Let's see. I don't know how fancy I want to get with this wire. I think I can just turn this into a path, or I can run it down the ladder. Yeah, I should probably just run it down the ladder, I think. We may need it down the ladder anyway in the future for other things. We're actually running out of storage capacity again. Maybe start needing more power here in the future as well. Having trouble reaching everything. I want to get this done a long time ago, but oh, I didn't connect this all the way. Dude, I was wondering why it wasn't. Did you already knock out all the... Yep, she already knocked out all the advanced research. Heated. I don't know why I keep thinking this one person's a girl. Extremely obvious they aren't. Yeah, we're good. So we have 5 people, so we probably do need to start just making these mush bars. Right now we only have 10,000 calories of food left, so it's only 2 days with this many people. Alright, now that this room's ready, let's get this going. See, they both have an intake and outtake. I wish there was a way to, like, rotate them. like it, though. I'm gonna have to get under this, because I'm gonna have to make some weird setup. And still can't breathe. Everything's still going okay with like our oxygen and stuff. We're draining our power faster than we can pump it out now. So we either need 2 hamster wheels or we need to get a new kind of power supply. Or just stop using as much power, but like that'll never happen. Oh, you know what? I never rebuilt this other terrarium. That could be part of the issue. I have to work with our fluids finally as well. Which I guess this makes this a little bit... This actually makes this a good idea. I was like, oh, it's a pain in the ass, I'm gonna have to build this special area here to build the plumbing. But as it turns out, once I get all the plumbing in place, I can just turn this into the dumping pile for the bad water. Yeah, definitely chewing through the power now with 2 of these guys going. How's the action report look? We did gain oxygen, so not actually as big a deal as they're making it out to be. And this thing is still pumping out oxygen, surprisingly. There's actually more oxygen down here than there is up here. Is Celeste our best runner? Like, who can... Yeah, basically. Skill increase, athletics level 2. I think they just got it from walking around. I don't think they did anything in particular. There's still no contaminated air, which is amazing. Research complete. Percolation. Biodistiller, electrolyzer, water purifier. We're actually going to need that because the disgusting water these are going to create is going to need to be filtered. Do I want to do advanced filtration next? Or do I want to kind of get like a coal power or something going? We're just doing... Oh, you know what? We have a lot of stress. Jack. What's going on with Jack? His sleep got interrupted. What happened to him? You maybe run out of oxygen up here? I don't know what happened to him. I was gonna say, like, the only reason I was taking a look at that is they could do the interior decor to help people out on the stress front. Mess table. You know what, let's just get this out of the way. I want to disable that so it's not... I think it may passively drain power, so I just wanted to disable it so it's not passively generating power when we're doing this cheaper research for the moment. Alright, let's see. Oh wait, this is gonna fill with gross water, so don't want the door on the bottom. Could even be a bad idea, but I think it'll be okay. Alright, I have to think about this plumbing. So, they need a liquid intake and a liquid output. So, I'm gonna need a ladder going all the way down to the bottom for one thing. I can't just make the pump higher up, but then it's not gonna get... Once it runs out, it's not gonna be able to pump any water out. I'll put a liquid pump. Here. I have to be careful with how I do it because I can't overlap this pipe with the output pipe. Input. Input. Hold on. Trying to think if there's some way I can connect these. They're gonna need an output vent. So I either have to build two vents maybe, unless I can make some kind of way to snake these around each other. I don't think there is though. Okay, I could pull it out this way, and no, I think I just have to have two vents, which is kind of annoying. Let's see. This is a big old project. Might even need more copper for it or something. Don't think there's any worth pending on that, actually. It's lying to me. You know what? There's gonna be some weird piping going on here, but I think it's okay. Lots and lots of build orders right now. How are we doing like oxygen production? Fine. I was wondering if I could maybe turn this one off, but I don't think I can. Oh, new duplicates available. I do think I need another. Let's see what we got here. I need someone who's good at construction, actually, so if she can do it. And -5 athletics means you're really slow, though. You can't build. I don't know about the -50 movement speed. Like, that can really... That's really bad. build. Oh, that actually just helps you. That just means you drain less oxygen. I assume that's like 25% less oxygen. I'll tell you what, I'll try to make a decision between the videos. I hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day.